So, anyways, it's very interesting to hear her complaining about the white people coming in when they're making it safer, and that's what she's complaining about. It's safe now. The white people have come in. It's safe, and instead of them, saying, you know what, it's a good thing for all of us. They're complaining because more or less they're going to be priced out. Most of those people are living there on welfare, and that's why they're angry. I don't even think she recognized the irony in what she said, though, and that the white people made it safer. They made it safer. Speaking of that, I wanted to take a look at this lady. She's running for mayor of DC. DC, as I predicted a while back, will likely get their own Mamdami. What is her name? I think it's Janine. Yeah. DC is likely to get their own Mamdami. Here's the headline. The progressive who could be the Zoran Mamdami of DC. She actually represents the ward where some of my properties are. Janeese. That's her name. Janeese Lewis George. And you'll see some of the extreme things that she's saying. Let me go to Google. I don't know what it is. So you see some extreme things that she's saying here. See if she said anything recently. Right, Center for Autonomy. Is this her?
All right, here we go.
You've attended council hearings in person. You've tuned into our televised proceedings on Channel 13. Now, you have the chance to listen to us on the radio as we demystify our work and the people who do it. This is not a council hearing. This is Hearing the Council with your host, Josh Gibson.
Thank you, deep-voiced person with a funky backbeat. Indeed, this is not a council hearing. This is Hearing the Council. You can't ever
see what she's going to say here.
Our local news stations are struggling to keep many of amazing journalists and amazing writers, right? And that's what this moment we need. We need our journalists. We need our authentic journalists. We need our investigative journalists. And those are the people we are losing in this moment because so many local news entities are either shutting their doors because of financial reasons or then choosing to be bought up by billionaires who then have their own ulterior motives and sort of take away true investigative journaling and messaging as it has been and as it does for our society. It really has been sort of, as a legislative body, we sort of do oversight, but journalists have always been the oversight of all of us, right? Right, and that's what they provide. An essential part of our democracy is good, authentic journalism, and we're losing it.
Yeah, and I know, I mean, just from my little tiny perspective, it used to be, I also do like, DC history stuff for the...
Anyway, she's not talking about much there, but here's a tab where they're saying she is the first self-described Democrat socialist on the DC Council since 1998. Again, she represents my ward, one of the wards one of my properties are. Her campaign, what's interesting is, again, this black doesn't live over here in the ghetto by me. She lives up by the Whitey. That's where she lives. Now she'll say, well, there are black people in my neighborhood. That's what she'll say. But those are the blacks that are holding her property values down. Old hangovers, leftovers. And so she's kind of on the fringes of this, where she represents Whitey. But she is strongly pro-black. And so she'll be like our Mamdami if she makes it to the election. She is an elected representative right now. First self-described Democrat socialist, her campaign reached the public financing matching funds limit early, showing strong grassroots support. She was endorsed by a group such as the Working Families Party. And it's her. And here's some more of her. More comparing her